Hey, Margo. What did I do with my microphone? How you doing? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, there we go. You're late. Yeah, I'm here now. Can you hear me okay, Margo? I'm trying to keep the microphone back here so that it's not too loud with all that. Five by five. Awesome. Well, more or less. I've got this right here. So if I keep this back here, hopefully it won't be too loud with the fire. I'm going to try to pay attention as much as I can to the live show, but for the most part, I'm going to be making a knife. So that means, Margo, if anybody comes in being stupid, boot them. Suppose I can clip this to my shirt for now. There we go. Alright, that's okay, 63. My hearing is shot from all the... Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I don't hear it so good anymore either. I blew up too much stuff in the military. So, yeah. Alright. Where did I put that rebar? There it is. Yeah, so I'm thinking about buying one of those multi-switchers for doing live shows, but before I spend that much money on something, I want to see if the audience is even here, you know. But if I do, I'm gonna end up putting a bunch of different cameras in here and then at the actual knife shop as well. And yeah, that could be kind of cool. I feel like this is at a funny angle. That's a little better. Try something here. There it is. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this knife yet whenever I'm done with it. I might sell it or give it away. I don't know. Maybe I'll give it to one of y'all in here. I haven't decided yet. I just felt like coming down and doing this. You want to watch? Watching but can't chat. That's okay. I'm working and can't chat. They're buying spices. That ought to work. All right, what we got? So, for those of you that don't know, all I'm doing right here is just welding a piece of rebar to the railroad spike. Makes it a lot easier to handle whenever I've got it in the fire. I've got these tongs are really good for railroad spikes, as well as, well, I bought these ones a while back. They're made for railroad spikes, and they're absolutely awful. Definitely don't recommend them. You can, if you're going to be working with one spike for a while, like you're doing something, you can form them to it, but they're all a little bit different. And yeah, they don't barely hold up. Like, if I was going to work with it for a while, I'd heat it up and just bang that down and use it, but to be perfectly honest, I ain't got to be all fancy. This is perfectly fine right here. Then I'll throw that in the fire. All right, what we got? Show us the famous arm hammer. Arm and hammer. Hey, baby. That's a sweet shirt you're wearing. Oh, yeah, my wife makes these. Am I wearing the one? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got the one with the thing. All right. Margot, keep an eye on her. If she says anything bad, block her. All right. I'm going to shut off this back burner because I really don't need it. Crank this up a little bit. In case anybody's interested in making knives, the reason I start the back burner off is because it heats up the whole forge. Then once you put the metal in there, you don't really need all that unless you're making Damascus or something like that. Then you just use that front burner and save some gas. I will not block her. Fine, I will. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Alright. What do we got? Am I missing anything? Yep. Yeah, you can see it's already starting to, I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Yeah, you can. It's starting to get red already. Usually what I'll do, a lot of times I'll take it right to the press. I'll do that real quick just to kind of set the, set exactly where the end of the blade is going to be. And then, yeah, once I've got that on there, maybe do that a couple of times and then go straight to the hammer. Oh, I love you guys also. Oh, and that's why we love you, Marco. Yep. All right. Suppose I could be cleaning up a little bit while I'm letting that thing heat up. I'm gonna flip it over to the press so that y'all can see what happens with that for a minute. That off, that's loud. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Hey, Annie, how you doing? Right on. What we got? Scott in here live, yeah. Yep. Figured I'd go live. I'm thinking about buying I was telling Margo a minute ago, I'm thinking about buying one of those yellow box ultras. And if I do that, I'm gonna end up putting a bunch of cameras up in here and kind of setting it up a weird way. But you know, before I drop that much money on something, I want to make sure that one, that I still enjoy doing the live shows, and two, that people are actually going to watch it. But what's neat about it is I can set up all the cameras and then it'll record to the box. So then if I want to edit a video out of it afterward, after a live show, I can do that. Almost missed that live. Hey, what's up, brother? How we doing, Dave? I was trying to look and see if it said, this is the hammer you were talking about the other day. Yeah, somebody actually gave me this. Same with my anvil. A customer gave it to me. I get a lot of cool customers. But, yeah, I love this thing. All right, now y'all tell me if that was too loud, because I can leave the microphone back here. I need someone to make a drop it shirt. Oh, yeah, I meant to ask Melinda about that. Scott wants shirts made, $100 per shirt. Hey, Vince, what's happening, brother? I don't know if anybody said anything. How was that too loud with the hammer right there? Because if so, I can just leave this back over there, but I really don't know. Not for me. I'm half deaf. Yeah. There. I'll take it to the press real quick. if y'all look, it is kind of starting to take somewhat of a knife shape now. A little bit. Yep, it is. Is too loud? I don't know, I asked a minute ago, I don't know. What are you talking about? Now that's loud, LOL. Oh, the press? Yeah. You were hammering, didn't hear a thing. Sweet. Getting conflicting stories here. Alright, where is my brush? Somewhere around here. Oh, there it is, it fell. Turn y'all back to the press real quick. Alright. Whee. Yep, making knives is loud. Don't worry, I won't be going back to the press for a few minutes. Alright, what we got? What Jim's looking for his brush. Yeah, my hairbrush. No, this thing. Had a bigger handle, but I cut it off, but yeah, it just scrapes the slag off of the knife. To drop it like a Scott, I'll be on a live tonight. Oh, cool. Yeah, text me the link or just remind me later, Scott. I'll check it out. Hello, Miss Knife's Armory. Alright, sounds good to me. Going back to the hammer. It's getting there. Oh man. I finally got a forge and started on a customer's knife. Oh, very cool. Oh, that's awesome, man. Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of fun once you get going with it. What? No monster? Shoot. Melinda, call Jimmy and ask him to bring me my monster. It's in my truck. Dang it. As I was walking down, I knew I was forgetting something. I'm glad you brought that up, Scott. I do not have a work shed. I have open skies. It's not always a bad thing. I it gets really, really hot in here. Even right now, it's like it's starting to heat up. You know, I've got the door open and it's cold outside, and I don't have the fan on because I don't want it to be crazy loud in here. All right, back to the hammer. You can see that thing is hot. Going to get loud again in a second because I need to use the press, straighten things out on it. True, but can't work in the cold or rain. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that getting a little aggravating. Just straightening out the spine of the knife a little bit right now. All right. Put it back in there for a second. All right. Yep. Wonder if my wife is still in here. And if so, if she told Jimmy to bring me my drink. Normally I would just call him right now, but yeah, then I'd have to end the show. All right, going back to the press for a second, so cover your ears. I don't know if you can see where the press touched the top of it or went over the top. It's because I'm starting to beat in that bevel with the hammer. So that's kind of giving it that apex there. And I was planning on doing like a twist on this handle, but I think I got a little aggressive on how far back on the spike I went. I can always stretch it out, but sometimes it looks a little bit weird. So yeah, I'll probably just leave it straight like that, shine it up, do it that way. All right, going back to the hammer. Now I'm trying to beat in the bevel. There it goes. Coming along. Keeps on getting stretched flatter and flatter. The back is still thick. You can see it there. Maybe. It's kind of hard to tell, but see how thick the back is. How thin the knife edge is starting to become. Hey. Oh, I thought you went to dance. Oh, you're leaving now. Oh, love you. Hey, Melinda. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. Love you. That's the wife. Oh, yeah. That's much better. So I don't know if you can see it real well, but I'll kind of go through and start shaping the point a little bit. I'm not sure if I want this one to be a drop point or some other thing. Sometimes I'll turn it into a Tonto on the grinder once I start going on it. You know, I'll be grinding, and some of the times I should say, I'll get to the grinder, I don't even know what kind of tip I plan on making or what kind of knife it's going to be. I just start doing it, kind of get in the zone, and then I'll decide along the way. Unless it's for a customer, in which case I know exactly what I'm making because I've already designed it on a computer. Bye, Melinda. Bye, Melinda. All right, so like there, I just want to flatten out that spine a little bit and bring that point up. Next thing I'll do, I'll take it back over to the press here in a second, and I like to use this just to like level everything out because it's really precise, a lot more precise than a hammer. And yeah, makes it a little bit easier. That's in case you're new around here, that is a 25-ton forging press by Clark Island Forge. Thing is a beast. That was actually the first, one of the first, I believe, tabletop versions that he made. And I got a pretty good deal on it because he was wanting to test it out. I think I got that one for like 35. But yeah, super, super happy with it. Yeah, so if you're looking for a forging press, Clark Island Forge. Great guy, made everything super simple. Let's go back to said press so I can level everything up on it. One thing that happens sometimes is, I'll show you, any knife maker knows exactly how aggravating that is. You see how it's off center? So that I really just need to address with the hammer. It's aggravating, but it does happen. And I mean, I can take care of it with a grinder as well, but the closer to center I can get that right now, I'm gonna be much better off. Oh. All right, let's see what I can do. Getting there. Do that one more time, it should be centered up. Great seeing everyone again. Got to clean off today. Vince, I appreciate you stopping by, brother. Yep, that's coming along. I meant to wear my hat for the live show. There's probably one around here somewhere. Nope. Actually, I think I took all of them out of here the other day. Well, here we go. There we go. That's getting it. Now it's pretty much centered. I can take it over to the press and just kind of tweak it a little bit. All right. Great seeing everyone again. Yep. All right. Turn you back to the press. Now this is why I want that multi-camera system, because every time I have to turn the, I don't know, it's just aggravating. So, yeah, once I get that, I would already have a camera set up right here. All I'd do is just literally hit a button, boom, takes you there. So yeah, that is probably something coming soon. Much more better. The rest of that I can take care of with the grinder and just kind of feather it in, you know, that'll work. So yeah, what'd that take? 34 minutes with me doing a live stream. Just to flatten it out, the grinding part, pretty straightforward depending. Now if I was gonna twist this handle, it'd take a little bit longer, but like I said, I don't think I'm gonna twist this. I'm just going to kind of leave it like it is. Probably grind in a little bit of a swoop right there. Taper that back. I'll stick that in the forge. Let it heat up just a little bit where I mean, I really don't need to do anything else. Maybe a little bit right there on the tip. Because the rest of that gets ground down. But yeah, I'll let it heat up just a little bit and I'll check it one more time like that. All right, don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you're in here. That's always a good thing to remind people, right? I feel like it got way too quiet in here now. All right. There we go. Much more better. Yeah, that'll work. So now I got a few minutes because I need to let it cool down. Shut that. Don't let it cool down. If you're just joining the live stream, I just got done working on this. I'm just making a railroad spike knife, really just something to do while I'm doing the live. And yeah, I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do with it at the end here. I don't know yet. Might take it to my shop and sell it. I don't know. Didn't really have a plan with this. Yeah, what forge is that? That is the Hell's Forge double burner XL or something. It's the larger one. I've still got the old one somewhere. No, I don't. I gave it to John. Where the heck is John? He was texting me a minute ago. I saw him popping up on there. He's always telling me to go live. Yeah. But no, I ended up giving that one to John. For those of y'all that don't know, John helps me out at the shop and stuff like that. He's 15 years old, great kid. But anyway, he started getting into knife making. And he's actually starting to make some pretty cool stuff. But yeah, I gave him a forge. He just actually got the exact same grinder that I've got, the 2x48 Kalamazoo, made in America. Yeah, he just got it the other day, and he's grinding everything now. And yeah, kid's coming along. Oh, there he is. Oh, there's the guy. Well, what's up, John? I was not talking good about you. So he acts all innocent in the live shows we've done before, but no, he's not. He's a little smart butt. No, he's funny. But yeah, no, we're gonna start selling some of his knives in the shop once he makes one that's, you know, not just good for throwing away. Nope, he's doing good. This is the worst part. I hate waiting for it to cool down. Well, actually, I can go ahead and cut it. I'm gonna go ahead and take this part off. See, that's why it's hard sometimes doing videos and making things, because you'll forget steps. So, anywho. And John was supposed to come over and clean the shop, and he hasn't. All right, guys, it's going to get loud in here again for a second. Once I crank this thing up, you know what, I'll be nice. I'm going to take this off. Set it right here. Yeah, it's about to get freaking loud. This tool is not quiet. All right. Everything good to go. See, this is the same one I use pretty much every time. Making a railroad spike knife, I just re-weld it each time. And it goes right here on the magnet. What do we got? John Hoyes. Oh, what did he say? Message restricted. What did he try to say? Do you know, drop it like it's Scott is my favorite YouTuber. Yeah, mine too. That's funny. No, Scott is definitely one of my best friends on here. Well, period. Really. Yeah, we sit there, text and joke back and forth. all day and figure out different plans for the YouTube and so forth. See, that's where I cut it off right there. But yeah, after that it'll be to the grinder. So what I'll end up doing is taking flattening that part out for sure, and then I think I'm going to just kind of swoop that up a little bit and take that into where it's more boxed off, grind it out, sharpen it up a little bit, go in for a quench, and then really at that point it's a knife. Not a good knife. Railroad spikes don't make good knives. They make, forgot this button on there anymore. But yeah, railroad spikes don't make really good knives. They make neat knives. They're pretty cool. But yeah, as far as good knives, not so much. I got to be careful because I will walk over there and try to pick that up without remembering that it's hot. The other thing, and I'd go out on a limb and say that anybody who's ever made a knife has done this, where they drop the metal and then end up trying to catch it in the air. I've done that a couple of times, and yeah, then you burn yourself. All right, John, did you hit the thumbs up? I'm thinking you didn't. Yeah, I'm willing to bet John has not hit the thumbs up button. It's the kind of person he is. All right. Now, I would normally never do this with a real knife, but with a railroad spike, it's pretty much fine. And that's where I'm just going to take it and go to the water. It's not that hot anymore anyway. I mean, it's hot, but not too bad. Now, a real knife, you'll mess up if you do this. Railroad spike, it's basically mild steel, or it is mild steel. So you don't really have to worry about that as much. So yeah, there is that. Damn camera angles. There we go. All right. So, see, I want to grind this now, but I know it's going to get freaking loud. So, if y'all want to stick around and watch me grind this, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to point that right there. I am going to take the microphone off because I don't want y'all to have to listen to all that. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You wonder why I'm touching down, I'm dipping it in the water. You're gonna want to learn this trick whenever you're using that grinder. Flip it off. That's all loose here to probably do it without having to turn it off, but flip it all the way down. Alright. I don't even know if y'all can hear me, but if you can, this is a good trick done. Make sure the wires are out of the way. Anybody still in here? All right. Getting there. Still. Alright, let's take a break for a second, see what we got. Wait. Yeah, so far, I need to extend that a little bit. It's a knife, more or less. Almost a knife. Alright, you look like Walter. That's funny. I think that sometimes whenever I put my, whenever I have the hat off, Heisenberg. What have I missed? Anything good? Love from New Zealand. Hey, what's happening, brother? That's cool. Oh yeah. International. Yeah, I figured more people like the view counts on my channel tend to go up a little bit later whenever the time zones change. But so I figured there'd be some cool people from some other countries popping in. That's pretty neat. I'm actually digging the way this turns out. I might, I made that other one the other day for the giveaway. I might let the person pick and then maybe, I don't know. What do I want to do with this one? We'll see. We'll stick around to the end. Find out. Oh, what's that thing? Margot. What did me and Joe, you remember American Joe show? What's that thing? Pick a random number, or there was something that, what the hell was it? And then anyway, you'd pick somebody out of a live show and they'd win whatever the hell it was. That could be fun. I probably should have started out the live show with live show giveaway. But it'd be cooler this way anyway, than people that are actually watching can win something versus people that just jumping in. I don't know. Let me keep working on this. Let me figure it out. John is not eligible. I just realized I didn't even have the microphone next to me. Can y'all even hear me? Oh, you can hear me. All right, cool. What was it? Pick a number between 1 and whatever. That's right. And then I can just lie and then pick whoever I want. Not really. I would write it down on a piece of paper. All right, here we go. Heisenberg, yeah. All right, still here. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So really at this point, that's about as thin as I want to get it. You probably can't see this, but the tip right up here is just a little bit thicker than the rest of it because that's the most sensitive part right there. So what I'll end up doing is putting it, put the mic here, maybe y'all can, I'm assuming y'all can hear me, I don't really know. Now they're on my couch. What is? Cook dinner or, well. But anyway, put this into the forge, heat it up, and then, yeah, go in for the quench. There's a trick that I'll do where I go into the quench. I might grind it a little bit more before that, but once I go into the quench, I leave it covered in oil and I kind of put it back into the fire a little bit, and it bakes on it basically just bakes on the oil, and it turns out pretty damn neat. So yeah, I mean, hit this one more time, then we'll fire the forge back up and go from there. I love this. I'll show you my favorite part about this. I mean, it'll change because I've still got to go into the fire, but when it, oh, little hearts are popping up. That's cool. I didn't even know you could do that. But anyway, that forge scale still on the back there, shiny up here. I love knives that look like that. Still have that rustic look to them. And then there's no way you can tell, but I rolled that so that it's nice and comfortable. No sharp edges right there, because that's where it'll fit right into your hand. And AZ1LE, hello. So yeah, there's that. I don't know. I might grind that out just a little bit more, but I can always do that after the fact. All right. Where's my sparker? And like I said, these tongs that are made for railroad spikes, if y'all weren't in here, I was talking about it earlier. I made these ones, and they work great. These ones I bought, and they're made for railroad spikes. They're absolutely awesome. And I hate these things. Wasted $50. Yeah, these ones, made them, work perfect. I'll show you how they work. That part just fits perfectly right in there. But it's in there, like it's in there. So, yeah. Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. I think so too. Alright, let's put it in the fire. I'm gonna need these here. got it set in there right now. It's basically, I've got the tip of the knife well past the flame. The whole thing will start to heat up, and then I'll start moving it back and forth. And it's awesome. Camping stuff on it, yeah. But anyway, yeah, so I'll sit there and go back and forth with it, try to get it a nice even heat. Then go into the quench, and yeah, that's that. I'm going to break out the Insta360 Go-To, and I will record a little short of the quench. Love this thing. Magnetic controller. See how part of it's hot, the tip, not so much yet. Now I'm going to just get an even heat going across it. Y'all can see that. Kind of took it out of the fire, let it do a little fireball. That's called a differential quench. I wouldn't do it on a real knife, but on a railroad spike, it's kind of cool. Now I can turn the fire off. My little remote, I can turn off my other little camera. Yeah. See how the whole thing's black now. So now something kind of cool. I'll just kind of take it, go into the flame. A little bit, it's going to burst into flames here in a second. Probably. But what that does, and grab the microphone so I can kind of talk y'all through this while I'm doing it. Jim, we see everything. Awesome. All right, what did somebody else write? Margot. If I send you a XL shirt and pay for shipping plus a little extra, will you make me a shirt like the one Jim was wearing? So can I get Margot's is free. Yeah. We will make you a shirt, Margot. Just shoot me an email or a text. Let me know what if there's anything special you want. But you have to be nice to me. In my comment section for 1 week. I don't know if that's worth. You'd probably rather just pay. All right, so anyway, I'm going to dip that in there, get a little bit more oil on it, then go to the fire, do this. And what that's doing is it's kind of baking the oil onto the knife, which turns out pretty freaking neat after the fact. I learned that trick by accident because I put an oily knife. So that's my heat treat oven right there. All right. And I made a knife, left oil all over it. I mean, went straight into the kiln with it, and baked it at 400 degrees for 2 cycles, which is what you're supposed to do to temper them. And man, it gave it this beautiful golden color. Great knife. Sold it to a guy at work. And yeah, anyway, that's how I learned that trick. Yep, it's already starting to work on this one. And now if I was doing that with a real knife, I would be doing it in there. I would not risk putting an actual knife back into this flame and blowing the temper, but it doesn't really matter with a railroad spike. It's not hardenable steel. It's never gonna get hard. Yeah, that thing turned out good. Huh. That's better than the one I made for the giveaway. All right, so I'm just gonna sit that there for just a minute and let that bake on. All right, what we got? Even your mistakes. What? Yes, ma'am, for you. Anything? Send Jim your address. I'm pretty sure I've got her address. I'll be stalking her. Okay, I'll resend it. I'm sure he forgot it by now. Yeah. Jim, we see everything. Even your mistakes. No, it's not. I'm scared then. I tried making nice comments and you said that scared you. Yeah, it did. I should have screenshotted that. That was a pretty funny response on my part, I thought. She wrote something nice and I told her it was, I forget what I said, something about I didn't like it or that was weird. I forget. But yeah, so you can see how it's baking all of that oil onto the blade. I'm gonna dip it. Dip it, that's more than enough. Bake on. Because I've still got to grind off the, I feel like I'm yelling at y'all. I've still got to grind off the, cut the bevel in and all of that stuff. But, man, I love the shape of that one. It really did turn out pretty good. Not too shabby. So I can sit that on the anvil and I'll let it chill for just a minute. Then I'll rinse it off. How long we've been at this? So knife, so far, hour and 15 minutes, including the weld. It's pretty fast. I have made 2 of them in 45 minutes before though. That was, I've only done that once and I don't ever want to do it again. I've got like a whole graveyard here of knives that I've not finished. Look at this. Probably be faster if I just... All right. There we go. This one was gonna be pretty cool, I thought. And then, yeah, I got bored with it. This one I still plan on finishing. This is actually the video for the ball bearing. That will be a cool knife whenever I finally get back around to making it. But, oh, I'll show y'all something kind of cool. There's more knives up underneath there, but they're kind of behind the thing. If you look at my logo, I found this the other day. See the knife in the logo? This thing is god-awful. The handle on it's terrible. I mean, it's just, there's like, it's either the first or maybe the second knife that I made, but look at that. That's it. That's the one that my logo, that a guy in somewhere made for me. But yeah, that's the knife that he went off of. Garbage. But I keep it around as a reminder. Yeah, I need to get in here and finish this one though, because this one I like the shape of it. It's a not a Tonto. It's a God, what's that blade style? It's a something O. Santo? I don't remember. Tim, hey, what's up, bud? How you doing? But anyway, yeah, that one's going to be freaking cool whenever I get done with it. That might be a keeper. Yep. All right, I'm going to rinse the knife off now. Well, Tim, for what you've missed, just making a railroad spike knife, doing a live show, and actually really digging the blade on this one. Turning out pretty good. And yeah, that's what we're doing. So now I've got this bucket down here. Damn, I dropped it. Different set of tongs for picking it up. So I'll just rinse it back and forth in here just to get a little bit of that excess oil off of it. Just to clean it up. And then I will grab, there they are, my napkins. Oh yeah, that oil baked onto it real good. Those are warm. So now I'll just wipe off a little bit of the nastiness. I like the black blade like that. I really do. But yeah, I mean, that's baked on there now. It's got like a coating. Now, whenever I go and start grinding on it, a lot of that coating is going to go away. But it'll still look really neat because it gives it that rustic look. All right. How many people we got in here? You know what I think I am going to do is give this away, but I think I might do some other kind of live show tomorrow. Title it for the giveaway, and then do like a little thing. I don't know. It'll give me time to think about it. Margo's going to win. Not really. But yeah, we'll do something along those lines. That could be fun. Yeah. See, I like making knives. So much more fun doing it this way than it is to take like a customer order and sit there and like have to make it all exactly to spec, and that's not fun at all. This was fun. All right, well, what do you say, Margot? Should we end it? I think yes. Getting hungry. So, yeah, for everybody that came into the live show, thank you very much for hanging out. Who's all in here? Anybody good? Johnny? All right. Well, I appreciate it. I don't know how to sign out anymore. What did I used to say? Thank you? Something? All right, anyway, I'll probably go live again tomorrow. This was a lot of fun. If if I do a couple of these and they have good turnouts, I'll invest in a switcher and some multi-camera setup in here, and as well as at the knife shop, and yeah, we'll go from there. Bye. How the hell do you get out of this? There it is. Later.